So yeah, it was a great experience. I came up $300, just a little over $300, and I don't miss a single item that I sold. So today's video, I'm going to share with everyone how I made $300 on my first yard sale. So, I had a general idea of, what a yard sale could do in terms of making money, and I had a general idea of what I needed to do to create one, but I had never done one before. So, me and my friends, Bryce and Pilar, came together about 2.5 weeks ago and masterminded, essentially, and created a vision and a plan for what we wanted this yard sale to look like and how we wanted to get it set up. So fast forward to yesterday, Friday, we had made signs. Actually, we made signs throughout the week, but we put up the signs that we had, and we went on Craigslist and posted the stuff on Facebook as well. And I don't know what effect it would have had if we had put up the signs and posted on social media sooner. The reason why we did it that way is last weekend I went to a yard sale of another person's and I asked them what they did in terms of their setup. And they posted the night before. They put signs up the night before, and they were getting people contacting them almost immediately as they put their stuff up. And so I figured, you know what, it worked for them, let's try that out. So that's what we did. And then we decided to set up the garage as a little pop-up store. So I had the most stuff by far. So that's probably the first thing that I would say, is to have a lot of items, like a lot. You never know what people are gonna want to buy. It does help to have items that are, cool and useful, and something that you would want to buy at a yard sale. Not some rinky-dink jar that is like 50 years old. I mean, that might be cool, but my point is, have items that people would be willing to buy. Now, secondly is understand what a yard sale is in terms of the type of people that are looking to buy and the expectations that one can have in terms of money they can make. So what I mean by that is, a yard sale is not the place to get your top dollar for items. This is also not the best place to make mass amounts of profits. That's not what a yard sale is for. A yard sale is typically to get rid of things that you don't want. And that's something that my dad reminded me of. And so with that in mind, his advice to me was, if aside from them really trying to low ball the crap out of you, meaning trying to get something for pennies, $1 is a come up in a yard sale for the person who's selling. Because this is not about running a business. This is about getting rid of things and making money, as opposed to giving them away for free. And so, with that mindset, I went in with it, and I looked at $1 as a really fair and well appreciated amount of money to get for an item. Granted what the item is. So on average, I probably sold more than 50% of the stuff today for $1. And my biggest item that I sold was for $50. It was a used laptop, of 5-year-old laptop, 4-year-old laptop. A man bought all my video games, my PS2 and PS3 video games, for $40 total. He came up on that. He for sure came up on that, but he took them all. I know for sure that most of those PS2 games aren't worth jack, as well as some of the PS3 games. I looked up on GameStop.com how much NBA 2K10 is worth. It was worth it wasn't even in the records, because it was not valuable enough. You know what I mean? And who's really gonna buy 2K10 for more than 50 cents, if that? It's such an outdated game. So $40, that was worth it to me. And what's great is the money, I get money for my stuff, and a lot of these people are gonna resell this stuff, and they're gonna make money too. So it's for me, it's trying to find that balance between making what I deserve versus not ripping someone off, and also being flexible. So another important aspect is, where you place the signs, and then what you put on the signs, as well as what you put on your Craigslist ads. So I wrote everything. Like, I wrote what we had: hats, clothes, shoes, cards, everything. And in my opinion, for yard sales and garage sales, the more categories you have, the better. Because then, the idea for me was that when you get to this yard sale, there's going to be something for you here, and it's going to be at a really good price, so that way, come through. And so yeah, I sold a lot of things for $1, some stuff for $2, some stuff for $5. As the day went on, I got a feel for, okay, like $1 is like really cheap for some of this stuff, and a lot of these people may have been willing to pay $3 as their bottom dollar, but I said $1, and it's like, oh shit. Although I do believe that having sold it for $1 created this flow for people and myself that, okay, like, let me get this, let me get this, let me get this. So maybe if I had placed things at a higher dollar amount, they would not have gotten as many things, which means I would not have made as much money, right? So yeah, what really helped was having my friends there. They had their items too, and we sort of supported each other in the process. And when people weren't coming through to the yard sale, we would play games, we would play wiffle ball, we would talk, we would get food, and it was a really cool experience because it was like running our own little store, our own little thrift store. And we got to help each other out on deals and things like that, and it was really cool handling a bunch of cash in my pocket, like making change and stuff. And it's just really cool to know and experience the fact that you're creating. You're the one creating all of this for yourself. That a boss didn't tell me this. We did this. I did this. So yeah, it was a great experience. I came up $300, just a little over $300, and I don't miss a single item that I sold. I don't really have any remorse over selling things for too low. If anything, it would be the video games. Like, I probably sold like maybe 20 to 30 shirts for $1 each. And I sold my high school baseball hats for $1 each. Like, it's ridiculous what people are willing to buy just, so in closing, a yard sale is a great experience. It's a great personal experience. It's a great entrepreneurial experience. It's fun, in my opinion, if you're that kind of person who is down to experience creating something. And there's a lot of potential to make money and meet people, and it's a community thing. So if you have any questions, any more questions on, certain details that I did with my yard sale, or our yard sale rather, me, Bryce, and Pilar, go ahead and comment on this video or message me. It doesn't matter, find me on Facebook. But yeah, so that's day 29. Tomorrow's the last video of this 30-day series. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Nothing else to say, but I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.